Hi everybody, I'm Dr. B. I have a long last name, so people call me Dr. B. I chair the Department of Information Systems and Analysis, and I have a PhD in MIS from the University of Texas at Arlington, and I'm teaching here for the last 21 years, okay? So I will tell you, I get to do the best part because I get to show you the jobs that our graduates have got after as an entry-level MIS graduate, okay? So before you know what MIS is and whatever it is, you get to see the jobs. And these are, most of it are entry-level jobs without experience that our graduates got into after finishing the program. I will also briefly show you the career path. So what happens after 3 years, after 5 years, after 10 years, okay? The jobs. But before I go there, I want to tell you what MIS is. MIS is application of technology to solve business problems. So our strength is twofold. We know the business, we know the technology, and we help the businesses perform better by using technology, okay? So with that much knowledge about MIS, I would like for you to take a look at the jobs, okay? So, Exxon came last year, recruited 2 from us. This year, Exxon is also interviewing, okay? And you will notice the job title. Most of us, we work as some kind of analyst. Systems analyst, data analyst, IT analyst, some kind of analyst, okay? So basically analysts, they deal with business and they help businesses using technology, okay? And we are a very software intensive program. We use a lot of commercial software. However, we differentiate ourselves from computer science in that we don't code much. We do code a little bit, but we don't code as much as they do, okay? So, ExxonMobil last year, this is 2019 actually, January, the December graduate. HP has taken many from us. So far, I think around 10 in Houston, in Plano, Texas, in Dallas. So all of those areas, data analyst. Lockheed has taken also several from us, mainly in that Fort Worth location. Okay, so far I think 6-7 people have been employed by Lockheed Martin, and this one is for business analyst position, and knowing SAP helped. Okay. We have multiple people who have found gainful employment in Accenture, and this one is in Dallas, Texas, the one I'm showing, but people have been absorbed in other areas also, like in California and other areas, those who are willing to go that far. So SAP consultant. Can you tell me which company is this? Rolls-Royce, yes, Pearland, Texas. Technical support analyst, see, some kind of analyst, okay? And once again, please note, these are all entry-level jobs. Very little, almost no experience once you get out of college, once you graduate, okay? Project scheduler, we have a project management class, hence, and where we teach Primavera P6, which is a very important commercial project management software. And that got him the job, Tulsa, Oklahoma, American Electric Power. SAP analyst, Allstate. Did you know Allstate uses SAP? So, Dallas, Texas. Apple, business data analyst. Okay. Austin, Texas. Austin is our own Silicon Valley. You have a resume, you have an MIS degree, you get a job in Austin, okay? Okay, this is 3 years into the future. I'm showing you a snapshot. If I start showing you all the jobs, nobody else will have a chance. I don't want that, okay? So this is 3 to 5 years into the future. This is not entry level. Facebook, IT project manager. Oracle. Look at that, senior, so that means 3 to 5 years into the future, okay? Strategic initiatives, senior solution lead, Austin, Texas. NetSuite. NetSuite basically is an ERP company. They prepare the front-end ERP packages. Jesse Payment. Customer care project manager. Project management. You need to learn P6, okay? Plano, Texas. PwC. Management consultant, senior manager. This is like 5 to 7 years into the future. DTCC, Dallas, Texas. Senior information risk analyst, 5 to 7 years into the future. So this is what I wanted you to know, that we have jobs out there. Gainful employment can be, you can have once you have a degree in MIS. We are in the College of Business, so we understand business, and we are also passionate about using technology, mainly software, commercial software, which we can use to help companies perform better. Okay? So, any question you will have, you can ask me once we are done with the session. So, the next person.
Thanks, Anthony.
My name is Ryan Thomas. I'm the president of the Association for Information Systems here in the College of Business. So I kind of help sort out and run everything for our organization that is mainly focused for things that go with the MIS program. So with that, it's going to be all the different things that have to do with the different computer classes, all your information systems based stuff. But that's not to say we're purely looking for MIS majors. We have people in our organization from a lot of different parts of the College of Business. So we've got finance majors. We had some industrial engineering people. So that first job, the Exxon job that you saw up there, that graduate, he was an information or industrial.
MIS minor.
Right. He just had an MIS minor, but his focus was in industrial engineering, and he was still really happy to be a part of it. He participated a lot. But our group mainly tries to help you network through different information systems, jobs, and everything like that. So a year ago, last fall, our faculty advisor, Dr. Z, myself, and a few other students actually took a trip to one of HP's offices in Houston, and we got to see what they called their Internet of Things lab. So it's how they use the different software and technology to work with just random pieces of equipment and hardware to kind of help streamline and collect more data and kind of just completely overhaul and improve business processes with a lot of major companies. So the one they really pushed was they had completely redone a lab or a major factory for Tesla for the automobiles, and then they also did a lot of work with oil and gas. So I mean, that's right next door. We've got a huge refinery everywhere around here. Tons of stuff like that, and a lot of the things that MIS will help with are going to be the different software and processes that go into a lot of those large-scale corporations. But AIS is just kind of an entry point to that, to kind of get to know other people that are going for similar things. And another major thing is we help facilitate those connections. So I try and constantly keep an eye out, like when they have career fairs, I'll go in, talk with the different employers, try and make inroads to where later on we can get you to talk to someone at those employers so you have a better chance at possibly getting your foot in the door, get a job, hopefully make a good bit of money right out of college. And then otherwise, we just try and set up more trips like the HP one. I've been talking to other people like at Accenture and another similar company that does the same type of consulting work. So that's one of the main things we do, is just try and facilitate that, as well as we've done some tutoring recently. So if you're working on those 1373, 3310 things, AIS has a multitude of people that are able to help you with that, and just we have a huge group chat that everybody's in, so if you have questions about anything or you're working on a project and you're not sure how to go about it, AIS is a group of people that at least a few people in there will be able to answer most of the questions you have. And so if you're interested in joining into that, you can either find me around the College of Business most of the time, or Dr. Zhang, like I said, is our faculty advisor. So if you want to go by his office, he'd be happy to hear you out and send you to me with the appropriate forms to fill out. But yeah, so I mean, we're trying to get more active on campus, but if you have any other questions, feel free to ask myself or Dr. Zhang. And then also, while I'm up here, later on we're going to be doing some quizzes on Kahoot. So if you have that on your phone already, great, you'll be able to log in pretty easily. But if not and you want to participate, we have prizes to give out. So if you want to go ahead and download that now, by all means go for it. We've got candy and some other MIS related logo type materials to give out. So yeah, that's all I've got for right now. So who's up next? Oh, and our resident advisor, Dr. Z. So give it up for him.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Zhang, and most people call me Dr. B. Oh no, sorry, Dr. Z. Right, since my last name is not very long but difficult to pronounce. Okay, I joined Lamar in 2016, and this is my fourth year here. Well, today I'm going to briefly talk to you about what is actually MIS. Okay, so before I start bragging about this major or discipline, I have a question for you. As a human species, how did we climb to the top of the food chain since thousands of years ago? How did we do that? Are we stronger than an elephant? Or are we faster than panther? We cannot even fly, and we cannot breathe underwater, right? Why? How come we become the top of the food chain? Basically, we can eat whatever we want, right?
Because we like it.
Yes, because we are smart. Because we have much better capability of processing information than any other species on Earth. This is why we're sitting here, we're learning, we're teaching. Hey, so second, I want you to know that this is not the major train you to fix computers and printers in the building. Okay? And we're not computer science either. If we say building an information system is like building a house, we are the ones who decide where is the bedroom, how many windows, how you want the kitchen look like, how big the house is, and the capacity of the house. We are the architect of the system. And after we finish designing the blueprint of the system, we will pass it to computer science people and ask them to code the system. So this is what we do. So this is the major solely designed for enhance our information processing capabilities. We're information engineers and innovators. So we can, on one hand, we design the system to facilitate the existing information process. On the other hand, we invent new processes or systems to help people to achieve their tasks. And think about that. The technology right now is evolved so fast that sometimes we don't even have the time to figure out what to do with it. And think about Harry Potter. Harry Potter can light a candle with his wand. Guess what? I can do better with my cell phone, right? The first time I watched the movie Matrix, I think, oh my God, this is amazing. I really want to try it. And then that's the end of the movie. Right now, my VR headset can do much better job than that. Am I right? Right. So no matter what you do, all the tasks we perform daily need an information stream. Even walking around. You see, if I'm walking around here, what I'm doing? I'm constantly receiving the visual information stream from my surroundings, so I can decide which route I will take, how fast I should walk, how to avoid run into people. If we take this process a little bit further, That's how we design autopilot cars. Right? Okay, so this is about the information systems. And are we in high demand? Yes, Dr. B already said that. And yes. And first, we facilitate the processes in many industries. And second, unfortunately, we're sorry, but we're not sorry. We disrupt many industries too. So it really doesn't matter what your major is or where your heart is. You're gonna need the knowledge from IS. Think about this. If you are a marketing major, you're probably still studying about marketing segmentations. Okay, that's in marketing 101. But guess what? Now, as long as you Google a product information with the internet, the entire world knows what you want to buy. They even know what you want to buy next. And how about accounting? I used to be an accounting major. Okay, well, guess what? I cannot even guarantee I can do a tax return better than TurboTax. Think about your future. Okay, this is the time we need to reconsider the tool we use and the technology we use. So, within our curriculum, if you want to know how the current technology are built, and how they look like in the future, we have courses for that. We're covering IS infrastructures and e-commerce designs. If you want to know how to streamline the existing business, no matter what kind of business you are in, we have several ERP courses to introduce that. If you want to design a new process, a new system, we have a thorough curriculum to train you for that. If you want to write an app on your cell phone, tablet, and you can become a young entrepreneur. Moreover, you must know that many things are driven by the data right now. The airline ticket you buy online, your health insurance premium, your car insurance premium, many things, more and more things is decided by data mining and the data systems. We can give you a crystal ball to foresee the future. And moreover, you must know that unfortunately the internet was not built based on security. That is why the incidents is happening every day right now. We can train you to protect, and we can give you the weapon. You can become a very expensive mercenary without risking your life. We teach multiple softwares, but not only softwares. We will let you know why we use this software, the background technology and algorithm behind those softwares in different courses. We cover SAP, of course, different softwares from Oracles, like Primavera P6, Tableau, Excel, Visual Studio, SAS Analytics, and Salesforce. And with all the effort from our faculties, together with our school career center, we will do our best to help you to find your future career path. Okay. All I want to tell you is, the future is really coming. The future came early than it's supposed to be. And we want to give you the vision. And we want you to write on the future. All right, guys? It's nice to talk to you. Ryan?
All right, if y'all want to go ahead and get your phones ready for that Kahoot quiz, I'll go ahead and pull that up for everybody. was the first webcam ever used for? Alright, yeah, oddly enough, it was actually a college campus where professors wanted to make sure there was always coffee on hand. So that was the first thing they ever hooked up a camera to the internet for. Alright, who invented the World Wide Web? Alright, some of you have been paying attention in your early MIS courses. Good job. It's widely accepted that computing power will continue to double every 2 years. Yes, and that's based on something called Moore's Law.
Yes.
All right. Last one for this round. What major company do we have MIS graduates working at? Yes, for those of you that saw earlier, we have tons of different place people. All right. So, who won? All right, if you won, you're going to come up here and get some prizes. So, Julio and Houston, we won. And who finished up? So, I've got candy and other stuff. So, if you won, by all means, come claim some prizes. All right, so take one piece. All right, so take a piece of candy. Have a water bottle holder. One of these. All right. Out, perfect. Have a piece of candy. Have a water bottle. Alright, and that's it for the first quiz. So we'll do another one a little later. So who's up next? Okay. Alright, yeah. Come on up.
Okay, so we have one of our former graduates here to talk to you today, and we do have a little bit of time for questions when we're all done. So if you'll hold on to questions, we can get to them. Charles, and I can't remember Rose. That's right. Sorry, you'll introduce yourself. Okay.
Hi, my name is Charles Kearley. I am the IT manager for Monroe's here locally. I've been with the company almost 10 years. Started fresh out of college. Like Dr. B said, MIS, we kind of have a majority of titles. At my job, since it's a small company, I'm kind of the one-man band. So I end up being a project manager and an analyst and do tech work. So I kind of do a little bit of it all, and I can say that the MIS degree has helped a lot. It gives me a good understanding of business. You know, most people in a role, you kind of just get to see one little piece of it. With me, I'm lucky I kind of get to see the big picture of everything, and it helps. It helps to have a business acumen. Because I'm responsible, you know, for making business decisions for our company when it comes to IT. So I headed up a project for a new retail POS system for our safety apparel side, which took a year of my life, and it helped to know, you know, how to scale it for different departments, because it wasn't just, you know, strictly for a front counter. There's accounting, there's receiving, there's my end for managing it. So it helps to have a good grasp on the technology and the business side of it. So I've got about 15 years of IT experience underneath my belt. Before I was at Monroe's, I worked for one of the local hospitals in IT there. So healthcare kind of gave me a good dose of how big an IT operation can get. So I'm currently enrolled in the master's program, and it's fantastic, but being out of school for 10 years and then getting back into it's kind of a challenge, but it's going to pay off in the end. And I really encourage people that if you're kind of on the fence about MIS, give it a go. It's definitely a degree that you're not just kind of locked into to one thing. So most people that are in accounting go in accounting, but MIS majors we're across a wide spectrum, like Dr. B was showing. We have people from Facebook to we have a couple people who work with Google still.
That's the only company we
Really?
do not
Anybody?
place
I've always
it.
had somebody at Google. Okay.
We have a third party working for Google, but
Okay.
not Google. Yeah.
But I mean the opportunities are out there, and it's just since I've been out of college, just seeing. I'm a part of the Facebook group, so Dr. B posts stuff like that, and just the amount of jobs that are coming out today are, it's way more than what was out there when I was doing it. Like Dr. Z was saying, the future is now, and it's coming at a lot faster rate than we ever thought. I mean, just at our company, I joke that when I started there, we were in the IT dark ages. I mean, we really had 2 servers in a closet, and now we're up to 5 servers. We're doing visualization, we're doing Citrix, we're doing voice over IP, and we're getting into RFID technology. So just even in the small market, the amount of technology and the rate that is happening is tenfold. I mean, I can't imagine in 5 more years where our company is going to be. So just think in these larger scale companies, I mean, they're, I would say, the future is bright. It really is. A lot brighter than it's been in the past. So I do think that the MIS degree is a great program. And sorry. Yes.
How did you hear about the job?
Word of mouth. Kind of just fell into it from a friend, and they weren't really looking for somebody, but I kind of talked them into it. But it's been a good fit. So
I also wanted to ask
Yes.
you, like we keep on, like we differentiate ourselves always by saying that we really are in the College of Business, so we make business decisions with the help of technology.
Yes.
I want you to address, if you were only the technology person, would you have reached where you are today without having the ability to make the business decisions? Whether being from the College of Business really helped you to know the technology, on top of that, to be able to make business decisions?
Totally. Yes. Like I said, I've been responsible for heading up project management on some expensive projects for a small company, and definitely going back to senior level project management class, it's helped a ton because, like I said, it's if you know the business side but you don't know the technology side, and you're trying to pitch it to a boss, they're going to go, okay, but how does this relate, or how do you know that you can pull this off? With me having some technology background and having stuff, the project management side of it, I mean, I can tell them, okay, this is what we need to do. This is how much it's going to cost, and this is the benefit to the company. Because in the end, it's all about if it makes sense and if it makes money. So.
Anybody has any question? I think we have time for a few questions right now. Anyone wants to ask anything? Yeah, thank you.
How often do you catch yourself in your job thinking about, oh, I learned this in class, or oh, I remember this from, or is it just overall?
More often than you think. I mean, there's times that I look back on on class, especially now that I'm in a master's class. There's a lot of stuff that at work I'm thinking, okay, you know, I can pull this from. I've used some stuff for the econ class. We have an e-commerce platform at work, and I work closely with the gentleman that manages that, and you know, I've helped him like, hey, you know, maybe we should look into doing this, or you know, applying this. So yeah, I use a lot, and now that I'm back in college, I think I'm doing it more and more.
Do you think advice for them interviewing for a job, any kind of job, like, what would you tell them? You talked yourself into a job.
I did. The thing with MIS, even if it's not technology related, I mean, I know people that have an MIS degree that work in HR, that work in safety. It doesn't kind of pigeonhole you into one position. You can use what you learned here and apply it to pretty much any job. I mean, that's the thing. Yes.
Okay, so you're back in college right now after 10 years. How big is that technological gap, and how important do you think it would be to like continue your education throughout your career?
So just from when I graduated here in '09 to today, it's night and day. Just even in the SAT side of it, the HANA stuff is, I mean, it took a little while to get used to that because I'm used to the old school way of doing it, and
Whatever I learned in school is all dead and gone.
Yeah, I guess a better way to phrase that is, what are you doing to stay relevant and as the technology's coming out? I mean, right now you're getting a master's, so I know you're doing that, but like a normal person, what continuing education would they be able to do?
I would say that kind of depends on you as a person. What are you interested? What are you interested in? What kind of piques your interest? And then just, there's so much resources now that are free that in my day you didn't have. I mean, so many companies now offer a certification, locally through them that would apply. So I mean, there's opportunities to advance yourself in whatever you kind of see. If you find something that you enjoy doing, hunt it out. Look online. I guarantee you there's going to be a ton of resources just for free that you can keep up.
What's your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job.
Is there a favorite part of your job?
Probably the best thing about my job is it's so diversified because we really have 4 different companies inside of one. So it's something new every day, and the companies have some similarities, but then again they have a complete differentiation of the way they operate, of the technology they use. So it's kind of nice that get a little mixed bag of everything.
So you are never bored.
No, I don't have time to be bored.
Any other question? Thank you, Charles.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thumbs out, round 2. Which of these is not a programming language? Yeah, so HTTP is just a protocol that, the actual internet uses, but the rest of these you actually code everything in.